Awesome. Well, welcome to MindControllers, a podcast about shining the light on the psychological aspects behind some of our favorite video games. I'm your host, Brandon Craw, and boy, do we got a crowd today. And we have a very fun episode with the Video Games Critics Draft. I cannot wait to see what games we all choose and what's going to happen here. This is going to be the first time all of us have done this. Has anyone even heard of it? Before I ask you questions, I need to have everyone say a little something, say hi. We got Joe here.
I'm here, yeah.
Then we got Brandon as well.
Hey.
And then we have now introducing a man behind the scenes, Memo, who, he graciously popped in, wanted to help us out a bit, and is going to join us on this draft today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Awesome, y'all. How's everyone doing? I feel like it's been a minute since I've talked to most of you, especially you, Brandon. It's been a month or so, right?
Been a year.
Yeah.
I didn't make the joke. Sorry.
You went to New York.
I did go to New York. Yeah. Met my girlfriend's family, and the family dog.
Nice.
Out,
Zeus, right?
All of them. Yeah. Zeus, big old fluffy labradoodle. He's some big fluffy white curly hair.
Totally.
But yeah. Other than that, doing well. I guess we're all going around saying how we've been. So
yeah.
Question.
I know. Yeah, I've been mostly good. Just chilling with the holidays happening right now. I mean, nothing too crazy going on. I don't know. What about you guys? Did any of you go anywhere? Do anything special for the holiday? Nope.
No.
Really.
Watching the world burn. So.
Oh yeah.
Los Angeles is on fire right now.
Yeah, we're all based in LA. Some of us are closer to the fire than others, but I think all of us are at least seeing the smoke or seeing some of the air quality dip. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It is pretty insane. I'm sure. Can you guys see the fires from your area, or at least see the smoke billowing up?
Yeah. The quality's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Cars, all that.
I know it's wild. And it's an hour and a half or so before this recording, they announced a new fire in the Hollywood Hills. Shouts out to everyone who's working that right now and trying to do whatever they can to prevent it. And I feel my heart goes out to anyone who's affected by it and displaced by the evacuation orders, by losing anything. I cannot imagine what y'all are going through. So I hope you guys stay safe. I hope we continue to stay safe and away from the fire. I am not too worried about my area, but my sister is half a mile from an evacuation area. So it's getting a little dicey, but hopefully everything will be okay. But anyways, we're not here to complain about LA right now. We're here to maybe make some enemies of each other through this games draft. I mean, who knows? Who knows what could happen? There might be some game that we each had our heart set on and then someone else steals it. But there's only one way to find out. So what we're doing today, Fantasy Critics Games Draft. Now, what this means is that we are taking turns choosing games that we are going to quote unquote draft onto our board. And we are seeing who has the highest score at the end of the year. And the way people get points to tally towards that score is an open critic rating. So let's say we draft a game that's coming out soon, Yakuza, the Pirate Yakuza. I can never remember the full title. If that scores an 80, then that's 10 points for me. A 70 is 0. So anything above 70 gains you some points. I think once it hits 90, it starts, each number counts as 2 points. So if you got 95, that's 30 points, I believe. And then anything below 70, you lose some points. So we're trying to, draft games that, we might have our heart set on, but we also think might do well. Today, I think we are only going to draft 5 games, and we have 8 slots though for the whole year. So as games come out or are announced, we can then bid on them throughout the year. And there's some bidding system that you'll see. I haven't done this before, so I'm not too sure on the specifics, but we'll essentially just bid, and I guess we have some sort of currency. I'm not sure how much each person's allotted, but we'll figure that out once we get to it. So that's coming down later. for right now, we're just choosing the 5 games, and then we're each going to choose a counter pick. And what that means is that we're going to choose a game on someone else's board that we think might not do so well. And if those games score less than 70 and you chose that as your counter pick, then you gain some points. Of course, if it scores well and you chose that as your counter pick, you're going to lose some points. So you want to make a strategic choice there. Similar to the bidding later on down the line, right now we're just going to choose one counter pick, but throughout the whole year we have 2. And I think there's a deadline. You have to choose your second counter pick before the halfway through November, but I don't think that's going to be a problem really. So with that being said, this is a snake draft. So I have already randomly determined the order. I just used the random generator on there. Let me check real quick to see. We got Joe with 2517 Studios going first.
Okay.
Then it's going to be me. Then we got Brandon and then Memo. I'm sorry, but don't worry, because it's a snake draft. That means once it gets to that last person, they get to take another turn. So Memo's going to get 2. And then we go work our way back up. And then Joe, you're going to then get 2. And I think this is only going to go up and down 2.5 times. So at that point, we should be done.
Cool.
Anyways, I've been talking a shit ton right now. Does anybody have any questions going on so far?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone's ready. Everyone is ready. Okay. So it's telling me right now I need to select something. Undo last note. Draft game for next player. To select the next player's game for them, select next game under the draft sidebar. Got it. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, in that case, I think I got everything ready to go here. If y'all are ready, shit, I say let's do it.
Okay.
Let's hop on in it. So, Joe, you got lucky number 1, man. Who's your first pick?
I'm gonna go with Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. About them fighting games.
Whoa.
As you have number 1 pick, you can choose anything.
That's
Shit.
number 1.
Fury. All right. Yeah. All right.
Dude, I love the conviction. Like, it's true to you.
Yeah.
And this game's coming out in when is it?
I believe April.
April? Nice. All right, man. Well, I'm clicking select, add game to publisher, man. That's yours. Nice. Cool. So for my first pick, I was really struggling because I want to go for one that I feel is I'm really excited for, true to me, but then I also want one that's going to get me some points. So I'm going to try and split the middle here, and that is kind of a clue to the game I'm going to choose. Split Fiction. The next game from Joseph Fares, the studio that made It Takes Two, which ended up winning Game of the Year. Mm. I love me some co-op games, and I think Joseph Fares' studio does this very well. I'm kind of expecting it to score well. So yeah, I'm going for it. And I feel like we're going to have to play this game on stream. I don't know who wants to be up for that, but I'm so down. Cool. Brandon.
Monster Hunter Wilds, please put it in the bag.
Yes.
Give me
Yes.
that game.
Yes.
Punch a monster with a big weapon.
That was the one I was like, should I take that one first? I'm not a huge Monster Hunter fan, but
yeah, I've played the past 2 games, I guess. And yeah, I played the beta for it. I don't know if any of y'all played the beta for the new Monster Hunter, but it looks to be very good.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. I wanted to try it out. I don't think I got a chance to that weekend. And I think Joe was just like, nah, fuck that. I know I'm going to love that game. I don't need the beta.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting a second beta in February as well.
Yeah. You do get a skin or something.
Okay.
If you play the beta and you beat a couple of the monsters.
Oh.
If you do have the time. If you care about skins.
I mean,
yeah.
Shit, I might as well. I say I don't, but that'd be kind of cool to have a beta skin running around online. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Memo.
Yeah.
Your turn, man.
Mine, I was kind of split between 2, but I guess I'm going to get 2 picks, so not too bad.
Yeah.
I actually feel like Xenoblade Chronicles is going to be my first pick.
Nice.
It's a remaster, so maybe it's a little bit of an unfair advantage. People have been wanting that game, a remake of that game. This is their Monolith Studios 3rd remake. second remake, I think, because they remade like the first one, which had a whole bunch of quality of life improvements. And, they've had time to master this and kind of rework stuff, remaster it. Plus, I'm also pushing for it to be like a Switch 2 release as well. Maybe one of those like Switch 1, Switch 2 release. So for a while, it being the only, game of really showing the power of the Switch 2. Sure, I don't know if you played Xenoblade 3, but it did kind of push the limits of the Switch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of my number one pick, a safe pick. It's Nintendo. Switch 2 hype is everywhere. The leaks are everywhere. Might as well reveal it at this point, but I'm gonna go for that one as my number one.
That's a good pick. There was also I listened to some other podcast and someone drafted that one first as well. And there was some controversy because I think this site has it listed as a partial remaster. And there's some limitations I forgot to describe. One of them is like a straight remake or without adding anything. And some people were arguing that this is one of those, that it's just a straight remake. But they have it as a partial remaster, meaning it's adding something. So, yeah, it's yours. It's on your board. But yeah, now you get a second pick.
Yeah, so the next one's going to be Dynasty Warriors Origins. That game has been going on forever. I think we're Dynasty Warriors 9 X. I'm not even sure where we stopped, but each one was like kind of an improvement. I do think Dynasty Warriors 8 is one of the better ones. But I mean, they've touched games like Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors. Those games still hold up. The graphics may not be up there, but I can still get lost in those games, playing hours. And I don't know if I'll play the demo. It's been available, but it's just as fun, more mechanics. And I don't know if you're familiar with the lore, but Lobu, he's unstoppable. This is character that when he shows up, to run, and that still sticks to this demo. So I feel like that's my number 2. And yeah, it's an improvement overall. Playing it safe. It's like the 10th game in the series. So, but I feel like it's gonna do rate pretty well.
Yeah. I saw some people are pretty hyped on it. I've never gotten too deep into the Muso games. Joe, I know you have. You've played some as well.
More of the spin-offs,
right?
The Nintendo ones, like the Fire Emblem, right? Age of Calamity, Legends of... Yeah.
Brandon, did you get into...
I tried 2 players, Age of Calamity. That was not fun.
I played the Dynasty Warriors Legend of Zelda crossover at one point because it came free with my Switch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. I mean, it's a very fun power fantasy game of just, kill 7 billion demons or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Is it 6 billion demons? It's 6 billion demons.
Who's counting once we get to the billions?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Totally. You know what? It's your pick now too.
All right. You know what? I'm locking this one in. Counter pick me if you dare. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yo.
It's coming out.
Dog, are you sure?
It's coming. It will be.
Okay.
I couldn't know my entire game, but Hollow Knight Silk Song coming out 2025.
That release date
here, and it'll be good.
Dude, you're manifesting it. I believe in you. I will put this in for you. I graciously allowed everyone to drop one game free of charge at some point throughout the year. So,
all right.
If it's looking bad, I think the November 15th is also the deadline for the drop game. So this might be your freebie, but
it's coming out.
It's coming out. Okay. Damn, dog. All right. Well, here's me also manifesting again. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. There's no way that y'all aren't going to pick that other game that I'm eyeballing right now. So much like your last pick, Brandon, Rockstar seems so sure about their fall 2025 timeline. Grand Theft Auto 6, man. It's
one that I'm
gotta be
certain is going to be delayed, but we'll see how much.
True. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility that might be my one drop.
Look, they said a date, and I know for a fact they're going to grind to get it in before Christmas, right? Because that's the biggest sales for games.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
It might happen. I mean, it's been how many years since that announcement trailer dropped? It's like,
I don't know.
5 maybe?
Being time from announcement trailers ever since I saw the JPEG for Elder Scrolls.
Oh, bro. Did you see like the headline making rounds right now? How like the time between Elder Scrolls 6 announcement and now is like longer than the time. What was it? Something to do with like Skyrim's release, and then I don't know,
double or triple the time between Oblivion and Skyrim, because Oblivion and Skyrim were like 5-6 years apart.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And this is coming up on 6 years. I think it was 2019. I think I saw the announcement for Elder Scrolls 6 during the Game Awards 2019. So that's crazy. Man. Well, anyways, here's to hoping both of our games come out this year. Joe, what you got for us?
Let's go with Elden Ring. Night Ring.
Fuck.
All right.
God damn it. I knew you guys were going to do it, but I feel like I'm the Elden Ring person in this pod, and I really wanted that, but you beat me to it. Got to give it to you. And lucky you get to go again.
Okay, so let's see. Let's say Expedition 33.
Fuck, I wanted that one too. Why though? I need to hear why.
RPGs, man.
Because I
don't know if it's coming out this year, right? I don't know if it's like slated to come out this year, but looking through the website, it says 2025. So we'll see.
You're right. I'm really hoping so. It seems pretty ambitious. Their marketing seems to say like you've never played a JRPG like this or something like that, which is also really weird because they're not a Japanese studio. Like
French,
I don't know what they're doing there. They're what?
I think they're French. It's a French studio, right?
Yeah. And they got some huge star power too. Wasn't it like Andy Serkis is playing a character in there? I know Ben Starr.
Well.
Yeah. It's kind of wild. I have no idea where the budget came from for this like brand new IP, but I'm hoping it's good. I'm really looking forward to that game too. Cool. Well, you took the one like Xbox baby that I was really hoping for. So one of them. You took one of them because I think Expedition 33, it came out during like a Microsoft thing, right? Like I don't think maybe it's Microsoft exclusive. Anyways, is that game going to be good though? Fuck it. I'm going to go with Avowed. I think the previews weren't too hot, but I think they've been craving for something to scratch that like fantasy first person itch that kind of Skyrim has filled up until this point. And who knows when Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. So I think people are going to play and probably enjoy Avowed because it's sitting in that similar realm. But who knows if it'll score well. What you got for us, Brandon?
I'm going between two.
Okay.
I'm actually going between three. We're going to say my boy Sid Meier's Civilization. I fucking love the Civ games, and have between Civ 5 and Civ 6 played probably close to like 1,500 or like 1,500 hours.
Holy shit!
Love me some Civ. People stopped inviting me to play with them on a multiplayer because it wasn't a competition.
Damn.
It's going to be good. I'm going to play a lot of that game when it comes out. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Give me Civilization.
Oh yeah. I put it on your board, and yeah, I was really looking forward to that too. That one's coming out in what, like 4 weeks
soon.
or so? Yeah.
So I'll get my points soon.
Yeah, I know. You're going to take an early lead here for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Memo.
Yeah,
what you got? You got two
so
also.
I think both of these picks are going to be kind of like wishful thinking. I really hope they can come back. They really need a win. So my number 3 pick is going to be Pokemon ZA. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. I feel like they've kind of lost their way in a sense. I mean, Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, I think it was okay, but at the level and the money that Game Freak has been making, being AAA studio within Nintendo, I expect more, like do better. So it is my wishful thinking. I've been a Pokemon fan, played them all. So I think this is their make or break. This year's their 30th anniversary. They got to go big or go home. I think Scarlet and Violet was already pushing it, but this is it. Like, I think this is gonna I'm again, wishful thinking. I really hope they pull it out because yeah,
totally. I also just want to do a quick check on Joe because you two are the biggest Pokemon fans I know.
Yeah,
Joe, was that one on your board?
It was gonna be, yeah, but it's all good. I know I do want to echo that. Like, I hope that comes out like, and it's really good, right? Like, hopefully we have the Switch 2 by then, right? We'll see.
Is it going to be like Legends Arceus?
I believe so.
I haven't seen much about this game. It's
they
have
haven't
the same
shown
kind
much.
of style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There is nothing.
There's like nothing.
Sure. The thing with Legends Arceus is I played it, and the entire time I was playing it, I thought, wow, this is a great tech demo. There's no real game here to me, it felt, but it like the core concept of this could be iterated upon so well. And if they just do that, that game could be an absolute banger.
Yeah. No, I had similar thoughts. I think I was so enamored by this new gameplay style of a Pokemon game, of a franchise I've loved for so long. A game where it tried to make you feel immersed into this world and actually throwing the balls and getting into fights with the Pokemon. So I did have some of that sentiment that you have, Brandon, of like, yeah, this is a really nice tech demo. I wish it were filled out a bit better. I wish there was a few more game mechanics like thrown into here and more incentive. Given that I still played the shit out of it. I think I put more time into that than I did Scarlet Violet. I think I caught every Pokemon in there, and I did everything I could in that game. So I had a good time with it. I think because I was just a thirsty Pokemon fan at the time, and still kind of am. I'm really hoping Legends ZA amps it up a little. And it's hard to expect a lot from Game Freak, but I don't know. Hopefully they do. Hopefully,
this is one of the games that they really gave it some. They gave it some time. They haven't revealed anything. I think it's the biggest gap they've taken in between games more recently. So I feel like Scarlet and Violet, Legend of Arceus, they've all felt like tech demos. Like, okay, this is a good start, but then it's like they lose their way with the next game. It's like they don't take the good stuff from that game. They just let's come up with a new mechanic, a new battle mechanic, something new and completely forget about.
Terrestrializing.
Yeah, every new region has to have the new Digivolve into something else. It's got to have its own mechanic. Yeah, exactly.
And new mechanics are fun, but as long as we don't forget about the past mechanics, I think it's called inclusion. New stuff while still including the previous stuff. It's kind of making your time more worthwhile.
Yeah, I think so too. Sorry, we totally derailed your second pick here.
No, all good. Yeah, my fourth pick was going to be Gears of War E-Day. I myself, I'm not a fan of prequels. I don't know if I've told you, Brandon. I think I've talked to you about my issue with prequels. That it's like there's no stakes. It doesn't matter prequel if Anakin's gonna die. We already know he becomes Darth Vader, so there's no threat to Anakin. Or just an example. So that's where I'm kind of worried about this, where it's like there's no threat, but I do enjoy them going back to the original cast. I think Dom and Marcus. That whole feeling of bonding that you actually felt with the characters, I feel that can definitely carry the story. I think they went a little bit too far with their story. It's just, just the way it goes with stories. They just end up repeating or running out of ideas, but still trying to keep it alive. So I'm really hopeful. Again, these are my hopeful picks.
No, I get you.
But I hope that, I hope they rate well and they release.
So that was going to be my question. I was like, was there any indication that it's coming out this year? Because I see it says TBA on this list.
I hope it does, because Xbox has been a little too quiet, a little so I've shared my sentiment about, this could be an Xbox, that could be an Xbox. And I appreciate the accessibility, but then what's the point of me going for an Xbox? It's like, I don't know. Like at this point, they're trying to protect their image. Like they completely lost the console wars. So they're trying to be like, we're above that. We're not part of that anymore.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking.
I feel the same way. Yeah. I mean, shit.
I feel like we could talk for a while about how just hard they flubbed the bag with just their naming system alone. You go for a new Xbox and like, hey mom, can I get the new Xbox? Okay, let me go to the store. Oh, is it the X, the S, the 1S, the 1?
Yeah.
What Xbox am I buying? I'm a person, I don't know. At PlayStation, what's the newest one? 6? Okay. Easy.
Get in that one. 5 Pro, baby. Yeah, no, I agree. I think Memo even told me offline, like, we could do a whole episode on just talking about Microsoft's blunder with Xbox. So that might be one. I mean, shit. It seems like a lot of us are in agreement there. So maybe we should do that eventually. But Brandon, it is your pick, though.
All right, I'm gonna go with Doom, Dark Ages.
Oh, yeah. Doom, Dark Ages. Okay.
Honestly, just for the music alone, I don't care how well the game does. I just want another soundtrack to work out to. Really.
Nice.
But the game does look pretty sick. Some of the designs that they've showed off have been pretty cool. It'll be interesting to see just how, like, because I know that you're playing Doom guy from like the Crusades or something like that. So I'm curious to see how much of gun there is, how much of melee there is. I hope there's a lot more melee options, which would be cool. The past 2 Doom games have done great. Locking in Doom.
Dude, yeah, that's a good choice. They also just like unveil some other teaser trailer for it?
Maybe.
Like within the past couple of weeks or so. I thought I saw something there. So you're probably onto something with that one. I think you'll get some good points. My pick. Now do I go with... Nah. I think I'm going to go with this one. So I really like Ghost of Tsushima. There's a lot of hype for Ghosts of Yotei. It has a 2025 release date, whether it's actually going to hit that or not. Yeah, exactly. Quote unquote. I mean, they've had a lot of time to cook this one. Tsushima came out, it was like 2020 or something like that. It's been some time, or was it 21? Was it older? I don't quite remember. But I think whatever they do with Yotei.
2020.
It was 2020? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I think whatever they do, whatever they've learned from Tsushima, they'll be able to implement with Yotei. And the fact that it was like a big... Was it during the Game Award? No. It was during Summer Game Fest. There was like some big one more thing, and this was that. So I think people will be pretty hyped on it. I'm going to love the game. I'm locking it in. And now we got, Joe, final picks. Your last 2 picks here.
Let's go with some RPGs. Let's do Suikoden 1 and 2 remaster. Those are banger games. Never played them, but I know they're banger games from what I've heard. Reviews I've watched.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This one is ineligible, I think, because it's just a straight remake or remaster.
All right, let's go with Dragon Quest then.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? If you want Suikoden, I could override this, actually. Do you really want it?
I think they're going to do great.
All right. I will override this setting. I will override it for you. Yeah. I said add it. I'm adding it. I'll fix that later. Okay, cool. And then do you want Dragon Quest for your next one?
No, let's do... You know what? Let's do that Metal Gear Solid remake.
Okay.
It looks pretty good.
Did you play the original?
Nope. But it looks good.
All right. Yeah. I think the only Metal Gear Solid game I tried playing was whatever the latest one was, like 4.
Phantom Pain?
Yeah. It was Phantom Pain.
Yeah, Phantom Pain was great.
I remember it being...
Well, the first half was great.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Was it? Yeah. Was it Phantom Pain? It must have been Phantom Pain. Yeah, I think it was like...
Survive. I can tell you that much.
No, it was not. It was what is that the one the Quiet was in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I played about halfway through that one.
As you should. Spoilers for Metal Gear Solid, the Phantom Pain. All of the missions repeat.
Oh.
After you get halfway through the game.
Oh.
For reasons. And I'm not sure exactly what those reasons are, but you go through and you literally play the same exact missions again, but now there's like slight modifiers on them. And like, I get that the game's a sandbox, but like, I was kind of enjoying the story. And then it just was like, all right, play everything that you've already done.
Yeah. I don't think you would like Bravely Default then, because that's Bravely Default.
Yes. I know Brandon loves his JRPGs here. Okay, good to know I didn't miss out too much on Metal Gear. Let's see. I am looking at my list of games that I chose before of just like stuff that I think may or may not do well. Man, I felt like I already chose one that was like let me manifest this. So there's one in here that I'm not going to take right now, but maybe I'll bid on it later. We'll see. But you know what? I'm a new fan of this franchise. I think it's going to be solid. Like, I doubt this is scoring below 70, just because the studio knows what they're doing. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Yeah. I think it's going to be a solid, fun game. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I'm going to enjoy it. And
it looks
it's mine.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I love this studio now. Anyways, Brandon, final pick. A lot of pressure.
Yeah. I'm not sure that this game's going to come out either, but surely I don't hit, or I'll hit at least one of them. The Outer Worlds 2.
Okay.
The first game was awesome. Everything about it, I just wished it was longer. So let's hope that this just adds more to that game. Obsidian, the studio that made the best of the 3D Fallout games, making hopefully another banger. Outer Worlds 1 was really good. So let's see.
Yeah, I was eyeballing that one too. I'm sure it's going to be solid. I feel like it's going to come out this year too.
I hope.
All right, Memo. I think it's your last one as well.
Final pick is going to be Borderlands 4.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I think played Borderlands 1, 2, 3, the pre-sequel. I think that's in there too. Played through all of them. I think they've got it down. The whole looter shooter multiplayer. I think that's that's where it really excels. The gameplay's solid. What part 3 missed and lacked was kind of like the story. I know the pre-sequel kind of added the whole floating and vertical combat, so it was a little bit off as well. But I mean, the other games have been pretty fun. All the DLC. I really hope Borderlands 4 kind of brings them back, especially after the debacle of the movie. Kind of erase that for people's memory.
Yeah.
Just not associate Borderlands with Kevin Hart and Jack Black as Claptrap. We want the original Claptrap back. So I don't know.
I can't believe they cast Kevin Hart as
Roland.
Roland.
That did not fit.
Roland, a giant of a man. They cast the tiniest dude they can find.
Yeah. Oh man, Joe? I know you saw it. Did anybody else not hate watch it, but morbidly curiously watch it?
I need to avoid it. I was
no. Okay. Yeah.
Not good. It's not.
Smart.
Yeah.
No. I make this joke all the time, but that movie put me in the hospital. That's how bad it was.
Literally, wasn't it that night or the next day?
Yeah, it was something like that where I was at the whole gallbladder issue. Yeah, it was like after
oh my God.
Was that? So I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think that does it for our initial picks. So once again, we're gonna have 3 more that we can slots that we could fill up throughout the year, or I think even as early as tomorrow we could bid on some of the ones that we didn't draft right now. Not too sure how that works. We'll figure it out later. But what it is having us do right now to choose our counter pick. So once again, that's a game you think is not going to do well or is not going to release. So if you counterpick someone else's game and say it either doesn't release or they drop it, then you get 0 points, which is kind of a win. Because right now, no matter, I would take 0 as a win here. So just keep that in mind as well when you choose your counter picks.
If we have to pick our counter picks now, because none of us have, we're all missing 3, so we're missing 12 games. Should we all pick one more and go back to the top?
We're only gonna choose one counter pick right now.
And then okay.
Yeah, and then we'll get another. You could do another one later on during the year at any point. Until November 15th. So we'll just choose one now, and then you could choose another one later. But Memo, it has you as the first person to choose a counter pick. So whose list are you about to shit on right now?
Let me take a look.
I don't actually.
Yeah.
I know you don't. Yeah.
So if we pick it and it does well, we lose points. But
exactly.
Let's see what's up.
It kind of puts it kind of just reverses the whatever the score is. So,
and what if it doesn't come out?
Then you get 0 points, and I would consider that a win.
All right. So I think my first counterpoint. Well, my counterpoint's going to be Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh,
I have a feeling it's it may not come out. They're prone to delays. Whatever happens this year is going to cause them a delay for some reason, and they'll blame it on that.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fair.
I mean, there's a possibility it may even not live up to the hype. I think Grand Theft Auto 5 has been running. They've been doing pretty solid with that. The whole online. It's still going. There's still communities on there going.
It's a decade old and it's still going.
Yeah, so it's it may not live up to the hype, and if it does, will it be as accessible as GTA 5 is right now? Like, you're right, it's been out for a decade. People have been playing, established. Will people really want to restart? They might, but it may not be as big.
I mean, certainly people will. I already know so many people who are going to, regardless if it's good. But will they stay? Will it be rated well?
Yeah.
Will it even come out?
I know. Dang. Well, yeah, I guess we'll see. But if it does come out, if it does rate well, you're going to regret your words, Memo. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Brandon, you got to say when it comes out. Protect your point.
I know. I'm already failing my manifestation right now.
When? I'm going to go with Pokemon for similar reasons that we already talked about, rather. I don't trust them. I don't. Yeah. I want it to be good. As I said, I played a lot of Arceus.
Yeah.
I don't think that they are going to do anything crazy.
I feel that too. I don't know.
Really quick, could we pick the same one?
No. Yeah. Each person. What, you were gonna double down on Grand Theft Auto 6.
Triple down.
Holy shit,
man.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a quick target of myself. Awesome. No, it's all good. Okay. Honestly, like, I'm looking through this list here of everyone else's picks. It's hard to find a game here that I think is going to do like real bad. If I'm going to follow the same logic as everyone else, it's got to be Silk Song.
Damn,
that is, other than GTA 6, is like the second most delayed game.
Silk Song was supposed to come out in 2023.
Oh shit!
And then it didn't. So
Yeah. We'll see. Let's hope we're all wrong. All right, Joe. Last counter pick of the day.
Let's see. It was gonna be Silk Song too, but I guess we'll go with Avowed. I mean, I know nothing about Avowed. I know it's a Xbox, Microsoft, but it's by Obsidian, so I don't know. At this point, I'm just, let's just go with it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fair. I got 2 targets on me. That's okay. Awesome. Well, guys, we did it. We did it without killing each other. I think maybe we should all go through our list. Does everyone have their own list up right now?
Yeah.
Or like, okay, yeah. If y'all want to just go through and like read out your list, and we could do it in the order we drafted in. So, Joe, if you want to start us off here, and say your counter picks as well.
Yeah. So, Fatal Fury as number 1, Elden Ring Night Reign as Clara Osborne Expedition 33 as 3. Suikoden 1 and 2 HD Remastered as 4, and Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater as 5, and my counter pick is Avowed.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. Or no, it's me. Wait. No, yeah, it's me.
Talk about yourself in the third person.
Go for it, Brandon. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah. Well, I got Split Fiction, Grand Theft Auto 6, which no one agrees is coming out this year, Avowed, Ghosts of Yotei, and Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And for my counter pick, Hollow Knight Silk Song. All right.
We got Monster Hunter Wilds, Hollow Knight Silk Song, definitely coming out, game of the year. Sid Meier's Civilization, definitely coming out soon, so I'll be front runner when that game does well. Doom Dark Ages and The Outer Worlds 2. Counter pick, Pokemon Legends Z-Day.
It makes sense. And Memo?
Yeah, my list is Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Then we got Dynasty Warriors Origins, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is wishful thinking, Gears of War E-Day, and then Borderlands 4. And my counter pick was Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't think it's going to come out this year.
I know, y'all are having me doubt myself now too. Wow. Okay. Well, that was pretty fun. I mean, we're still it says that bids are revealed in 20 hours. Not too sure what exactly that means, but I guess we can now start bidding on stuff. So this is not something we have to do right now. Oh, I see. It says we have a budget of $100. Got it. Cool. Yeah, we don't have to do this like on air. You could just follow this, check up on it. I think the way it works is we place bids throughout the week, and then as soon as it hits Saturday, I think, I'm not sure what time the server uses, but as soon as it hits Saturday, then the bidding is complete. Whoever bid the most gets the game drafted. I think bidding starts at $1 and I think it just goes in $1 increments from there. Or it doesn't have to. It's in however much, but it's not like you don't go break it down into cents or anything. So if you bid on a game for $1 and nobody else bids on it, then that's yours. I think all the bids are public, so everyone will be able to see exactly who's bidding what. But yeah, other than that, we could just keep on checking in on this. Maybe halfway through the year, we'll do like a mid-year fantasy critic check-in and see what's going on there. But how's everyone feeling? Y'all feel like you got the games you wanted? You feeling strong about your lists here? Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I know.
Yeah. I'm excited to see like the end of the year, because there's so many of these games that aren't going to come out until like, 8 months from now. And so we'll see when that hits, the big jumps that'll happen.
Yeah, I think so too. And I didn't even really talk about, I don't know exactly what we could do as like the winner and the punishment, other than like the winner chooses a game that the loser has to play like on stream or something. It doesn't have to be on stream, but and it could, I've seen some pods like make the loser play like a really shitty game on stream or something. And yeah, well, we have a whole year to think about it. So,
we always play,
or it could just be bragging rights.
Right, that Lord of the Rings golem.
Ooh, it's a good one. A good one.
You got to cosplay as Gollum while playing the Gollum game. Would be yes, yeah, okay. I'll put that one down in the idea bucket there. But cool, yeah. I think that's going to do it. I naturally want to check in and see what everyone's been playing, but I think that's going to set us back another like 30, 40 minutes. So maybe we'll save that for Scatterbrain next week. So if there's no other like last minute questions or comments about this, thank you all for listening, for watching, for hanging out with us. If you're not doing so already, be sure to rate and review the podcast, whatever listening app you're using, and follow us on the socials. We got that Twitter, Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, got the TikTok up and running. And also, I just set up a Patreon reward. So for that $1 tier, if you join it, you get access to the MindController Discord. And you get to hang out with us, chat, ask us any questions. And yeah, that one's just $1 a month. We'll grant you access to the Discord. And we're also working on some stickers. So, and maybe some shirts. Maybe. But yeah, if you end up joining the Discord or joining the Patreon, I'll send you some stickers once I get the first shipment in. There's just a little thank you for joining bonus. Anyways, everyone here, thank you guys for taking time out of your day to come and do this draft and being willing to, check in on this, play this fun little games draft that I've been looking forward to throughout the year. And hope everyone there takes care of yourselves. Be good to one another. And we'll catch you all again next week.
And if you're in Los Angeles, please stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
Make sure you're checking every couple of hours as to updates. If the fire's near you at all, make sure you get ready your get out bag if you need it. Make sure you have your important documents in an area that you know where they are, so you're not searching for them. Make sure that you have water. There's some areas of Los Angeles that are on boil order. Yeah. You have to boil your water right now in a couple areas, a couple of zip codes. Double check. If you don't have to drive, don't. If you can wear an N95 outside, do. And stay safe.
Yeah. No, thank you for that. Better listen to the EMT, the medical professional in this group. All right, everybody. Take care. We'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, people.
Ciao.